Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, Prey, Ghost Recon Wildlands, still to this day, one of the best Ghost Recons in my opinion. Destiny 2, Wolfenstein 2, Injustice 2. There was a lot of twos, alright? There was a lot of sequels. What do these all have in common? They're all really good games, and they were released in 2017. Now what if I told you there was a company that made games 1,000 times better than what you've just seen, and I bet you don't know who they are. But Rossi, man, like, you know, who is it? Like, who's the company, you know? Like, let me take it back to 1993, because a lot of things happened in 1993. Pablo Escobar got shot. Jurassic Park was released. That was a good movie, I think. Bill Clinton got inaugurated. He got made president. Certified big man. And that one guy from Mob of the Dead and Black Ops 2 Zombies, he made a movie with Robert De Niro. I don't actually know what his name is.
Ain't that swell?
And talking about games, Doom was released in 1993. Small little game, you might know it. Rossi, I'm gonna be honest, you've lost me. We were talking about 1983, 2017. What the fuck is going on? We're going back to the modern days, right? The critically acclaimed game that no one talks about from this small developer, German Fortress 3D. There's been a long conspiracy going on. But Rossi, the thumbnail of the game doesn't have a capital F, but the Steam page has a capital F. The description of the game is, the Nazis are going to commit the first combat launch of the FAU-2. I don't know what that is. The USSR and the USA got a concrete intel, not concrete intel, just a singular concrete intel about the position of the missile and its technical data. The weapon of hell is hidden somewhere inside a German fortress called the Beast. Oh my god, Rossi, that sounds like a really good game. What is it? I'm wet over the gameplay. Game is somehow poorer than Wolfenstein 3D. Game is poo, 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 game is game. Yep, that one. But it's okay, I guess, if you like poo 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 poo. So I recommend the game for poo. So who made this game? Who made German Fortress 3D? Who is this? Well, funny enough, it's not German. Called Ghost Rush Games. Believe it or not, they're Russian. After the amazing success of the Doom and Wolfenstein 3D knockoff, German Fortress 3D, Ghost Games went back to the drawing board. And this time they came back to redefine gaming as a whole with a cinematic masterpiece of a game. Yeah, so shock and horror, this game is fucking awful. So let's read the reviews, see what the reviews say. This game looks like a virus. It comes down to a bunch of multiple choice questions, most being rather nonsensical, with a lot of seeming to be references to memes. Maybe it'd be funny if I was fluent in Russian. And it just has poor English translations, but currently I cannot recommend this one. This game is absolutely horrible. Over a few ugly background pictures with one repeating soundtrack. I have no clue what the developers even thought when they made this. More fun than The Witcher 3. After a somewhat rocky introduction to the game developing world, Ghost Rush Games decided that they were going to spitfire as many games as they could, like an M16 in the Hue City in 1968. Just a heads up, we're going to breeze past these games because they are not worth my time, your time, or anyone's fucking time. September 2017, Kamikaze Cube. October 2017, Boy Next Door. Adventures of PP, Deep Gachigasm, Fidget Spinner in Space, Pixel Space Battles, Africa Hunting. As you can probably guess, these games were absolutely shite. Let me show you a screenshot of Fidget Spinner in Space. Does this look like something that would captivate your attention? Would you like to avoid the UFO police? If this looks like the type of game you would play, perfect. Go ahead, download it. 89p. Very worth it. But fidget spinner in space is not what we're here to talk about. Instead, we're going to be focusing on one of the best games this company has ever created. It has 522 very positive reviews. It's only 89p. What else could go wrong? This is Ukrainian Ball in Search of Gas.
Hey there, YouTube. It's about 9:45 on the
8th of December 2017.
and I'm going to get in line for
Ukrainian Ball in Search of Gas.
a midnight release.
Once upon a time there was a Ukrainian, went to work, drank gorilka, ate bacon, but once our hero touched it with a gorilka and turned into a ball, the Ukrainian did not lose his head and rolled around the city, but he came upon soldiers and they recruited him. Now his goal is to steal gas from the enemy forest. You play as a man turned into a ball and you need to steal all the gas from the forest at all costs. Features: ability to be a ball. Philosophical hidden meaning of the game. You can just roll a ball and collect gas. You can follow the map if you cross the boundaries of the game world. Hold on a wee minute. Wait a minute. That's just lazy development. Ability to be a spy.
Gentlemen.
Ability not to pay for gas. I think the best way to sum up Ukrainian Ball of Gas would be from the review from Banschrift.
Bahnschrift.
Yeah, that name. You ball, you roll, you get gas. Could one ask for any more in a game? With over 7,135 hours, he recommends it. I've been playing this game a bit more. I think this game I know this is iGas. So after the amazing success of Ukrainian Ball and Search of Gas, they decided that they would keep making games. Come on, son! So what do we get? I'm just going to try to speed through these. We have Santa Run, Colony of Mars, My Little Bomb, Gay World, Lootbox Simulator 2018, President Trump, The Way in Uganda, Anime Girl or Bottle, Bitcoin or Bomb, Russian iRace, Dokkaebi Hentai Adventures, Hot Mars 69, Russian Prisoner vs Nazi Zombies, Crypto Girl the Visual Novel, SAS vs Zombies, Putin vs ISIS, Russian World, Robots Attack on Vapeland, Dark Ghost RPG, Russian A Horror, Vietnam War Puzzles, Hentai Puzzles, Zymyshenko Valerie Albertovich, Russian Gangster in Hell, Putinoids vs Naval Nayats, Adventures of PP2, Gachi Gang, Prisoner Test, Putin Ran Away from Trump, Kit Kat Puzzles, Vatnik Simulator, The Search Wild West Adventure, Robots 2 Unknown World, Nazi Bunker, Kamikaze Cube 2, Anime Girl or Boy, Pachinsky Mathematics, Trip in Hell, Hentai Weed Puzzles, Death Space, Slave Ghost, Flex Apocalyptic Racing, Robo Hazard 2077. Don't get me wrong, I'm not skipping over these games because they're bad. These are one of the best games were ever made. These games are award-winning. You probably noticed that I stopped in 2019, and you're thinking, well, 2019 was a long time ago, which is really weird to say. So, did they stop? Is that Ghost Rush finished? Has it finally gave us everything that it has to offer? What else can they do? That's it. It's over. It's done. Video is over. Thank you all for watching. Stop! No, they weren't finished. They weren't finished at all. They decided to come back. After 4 years, they decided, you know what? We're coming back in and we're coming in strong. We're going to release this game. Waifu Puzzles. No, I actually can't show you this, and I don't want to show you this because I don't want to show myself that. So we're going to move on to the next one. That's right. They didn't stop. They kept going. They are back in business. We got Survivor's End. It's the first time they used AI. At this point, I actually think they used AI already. I think they used AI to help them write their script for the games because no human can comprehend fucking scripts for games that are that bad. Survivor's End looks cool. Oh my god, is this a Call of Duty competitor? Have Ghost Russia tapped into... No, they didn't. It's a top-down shooter. I wouldn't even call it a shooter. I'm getting heavy vibes from Black Ops 1 Zombies Arcade, which is probably what it's inspired from. After that, they gave us Red Eye. I feel like I've seen this game before. I feel like I'm having deja vu here. Not long after IGN gave Red Eye a 10 out of 10, Smoking Simulator dropped. Does anyone want to take a guess on what the fuck happens in Smoking Simulator? I'll give you 5 seconds to just think what could possibly happen. Brace yourself. I feel like this is a real bedroom, or at least based on the real bedroom that all these games have been developed in. Empty as fuck. It's perfect to the games. So they took a break for like a few months, and then they were like, yo, Guess what, big man? Street Cleaner Simulator. Yeah, hold on a minute. I'm sorry, if you see a cash register sitting in an alleyway right beside a gas station, I'm no expert. I have a feeling that that might belong to the gas station, and what you have just done is a fucking felony. Get on the fucking floor now. Mate, what the fuck? You can't do that. Big man is up there painting the gas station where the wee paint buckets and all the wee colours. You scoot along, see him on the ladder, think to yourself, do you know what? That needs cleaned. That is rubbish on the street. I am taking that. I'm gonna go put it in my van. Bye bye. See you later. What happens then? Big man comes down from the ladder. Man, where's my roller? Like, I need to finish this job. And then the gas station boy comes out and he's like, oi, big man. Why have you not finished that wall or roof or whatever it is? And he's like, oh, sorry, man, you wouldn't believe it, man. It just disappeared, man. I don't know where it went. What happens after that? He gets fired, gets sent home. He loses his wife, all that there. And you caused it. You picked up his paint roller and now he's lost his job. So yeah, there's a big butterfly effect this game. Don't like it. So what happened next? Prison Fight Simulator. Apparently it's a game where you have to survive in a brutal prison. You have to fight until you kill everyone or die. No one relaxes in the prison. Except the only thing is, they didn't mention that it's a mutant prison with inmates who have teleportation and they can phase through you. So 1 second you're fighting someone and whoa, they're gone. And then they come back when you least expect it to. What a game. Love that game. After that we have Poseidon, which is probably the biggest release that Ghost Rush has ever made in terms of graphics. The game looks beautiful, really good game. I'm 99% sure though that it's a fucking Unreal Engine demo thing. So fresh out of Unreal Engine they forgot to remove the logo. Yeah, it's pretty shit. It looks boring. I bet you there's nothing to do in that game. So just a little follow-up to Poseidon. I've done a bit of research and it's very, very easy to find where they've ripped this off. I went on Google and looked up Greek Island Unreal Engine and I literally found it straight away. This is the exact same map. There's a link to the website, and if you pay £76, you can get this yourself. So he either paid £76 or he just stole it straight up, just fucking ripped the entire thing. Then we have Cybernated.
But now everything has changed. The bad guys have started terrorist attacks. I need to find and punish them.
I'm sorry, do you know why everyone has this fear that AI is going to take over the world? And we're going to be slaves to the machines and all that there. If it can't even voice a fucking woman properly, I think we're fine.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here. Knowledge.
I love how he enters a code into some vault and it says incorrect code. Like, he's fucking forgot what to do. Oh shit, man. I have it wrote here somewhere. Fuck, man, what did I do? Do you know what? I feel like there's more effort to this one, but I don't know. It might just be like scripts that he's just copied. Like, I really don't know. I'm sure them assets have to be like, they're not his. There's no way. Cybernated is a digital homicide style asset flip, or what Valve calls a fake game. The developer paid for / pirated a few Unreal Marketplace assets, dumped them all in a blender, and submitted it to Valve as if they're real game developers. Okay, well that answers that. Jesus Christ, this person is going on a whole rant here. He's bringing up robots attack on Vapeland. Bro, leave that game alone, alright? So after Cyber Pirate, they decided that they would release one more game. Well, I don't know if they've stopped, but it's been the 5th of December 2024, and they haven't done anything since. So maybe that's the end of it. Who knows what the fuck's going to happen. Japanese Psycho.
Give us that.
What the fuck is that thing? What the fuck am I looking at? We have Fortnite John Bernthal and some demon spawn with tits. Is that a fucking Fortnite Save the World zombie and a... What the fuck even is that? Is that Roger? This is John Wick. This is literally John Wick. No one can change my mind. The cinematography in this game is spot on with John Wick. Yeah, so that's the type of shit we're spitting out here. I want to say, to be fair, don't get me wrong, since the last few games, like, the graphics have got better. Then I have to remind myself that he literally stole, like, everything he's produced. Everything is literally free to use, or you have to purchase it, and he was like, oh, I want to find a way to get it. So yeah, it's pretty shit. So I finished the last bit, and it turns out they've released another game since I've last taken a look. They've actually gone and done it. They're back. 26th of April, 2025. They released Soviet Village. A deadly search for a grandmother in the village. Can you escape the loop? Unpredictable horror. Okay, I'm gonna go on a limb here. I'm going to predict that you walk around an empty asset town with a filter on the screen, and some shitty fucking bear thing chases you. Alright, we'll see what happens. Isla decides to visit his grandmother in the village, but upon arrival, strange things begin to happen. Find out the truth about the village and this unpredictable horror. Well, I mean, I think I've just debunked that, but key features: unpredictable plot and several endings. I feel like the endings are dying, closing your game, and breaking your PC. Atmosphere of fear. Achievements. Gameplay. Explore a mysterious village, escape from a bear, and try to unravel all the threads. So, you said it's unpredictable, but you've just told us what happens. So, dead body, part nudity, bad language, scary. Yeah, so that's basically it. If you guys give this video enough likes, I might maybe might purchase one of their games. Might play a little Soviet Village. Yeah, that's it anyway. Thanks. Bye.